While we learn about the opposition on the pitch, Wiser learns how to heat my home.
Steve, you had a few weeks off now to recharge after the league, but into the cup and Loughborough this weekend, and you know from recent games, tough opponents.
Yeah, we had a real good game against them at Northampton. Feels like a long time ago now, probably 4 weeks ago. Strange one in that we felt we played really well and obviously came off the wrong side of the result, and no qualms with that. They deserved to win the game. And actually my first game down here was Loughborough at home in the league as well, so it's the third time we've played them while I've been here, so they're a team we seem to play quite regularly. Obviously there'll be some personnel changes to both teams with internationals being away, but as we expected up at Northampton and the league game down here, we know we'll get a full throttle game this weekend.
You talk about the internationals being away, huge sense of pride. You see 5 in the England under-20s, Nicola Friday, Ireland captain, the girls away with Wales. It's good, isn't it?
It's incredible. And there's the Canadian girls and the USA girls who've been in camp as well recently. I think the big one is the 20s girls. We've just been talking about that in there. We want those girls to be the future of the club. We have a situation at the moment where we've got a good number of internationals, but no England internationals, and there's absolutely nothing wrong in that. But what would be really great is to bring girls through, homegrown players who come through that 20s setup, start playing regular Premiership rugby with us, and then hopefully off the back of that, are able to earn full caps for the England team. So we're really excited by the fact we've got 5 girls in that setup. It's a big feather in our cap, I think.
You're obviously doing really well in the league, but the cup also can offer you some silverware and a chance to kick on. And momentum at any time in sport is a key thing.
Yeah, absolutely. We're in 2 competitions, and we do go week by week, and the intention every week is to make sure we prepare absolutely thoroughly, so we give ourselves the best chance of winning. And obviously, if you're winning week by week, you give yourself a very good chance of winning silverware. So we're in both competitions. We want to go as far as we can in both competitions. It feels a little bit different because obviously there is a good number of players missing from the majority of the teams that we're coming up against. But the beauty of that is it gives opportunities. So we'll have a handful of girls that are going to get an opportunity this weekend. I'm sure Loughborough will be in a similar position as well. So it'd be good to see how those young girls go in that environment, and hopefully, I'm sure they'll go really well and put their hand up for selection when we go back into the league programme.
As coaches, what are you seeing from some of these players that are on the periphery? Are they pushing hard? Are they there or thereabouts?
The thing that you always want to see them bring is energy and enthusiasm and a thirst to learn. And without exception, all the girls in our programme absolutely show that. So as long as they've got those 2 traits, they'll give themselves the best chance of kicking on.
And obviously the league recently, you've been, since the Loughborough game, funny enough, you've shown real form. But as you said, that Loughborough performance was right up there, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the last 2 results, there was the performances were great, but I think there was a fairly large chunk of frustration about those 2 performances as well because of the disappointment from the Loughborough game. We felt we'd played really well that day and come off the wrong side of the result. I remember talking to a couple of girls after that game and saying, this could be a little bit of a catalyst for us to get a couple of good performances the next 2 weeks. So, we were really pleased with the way we went against Worcester and DMP, and hopefully we can carry that form into the cup now.
Obviously, a bit like the men, you're at the business end of the season. This is where the results really matter, isn't it?
No, this is the best bit. It's what all the pre-season preparation, all the league games. This is what it builds up to, and this is the bit that you really want to be involved in. And having come into the club relatively late in November time, I feel massively fortunate, hugely excited to have an opportunity to go to 2 big competitions. And I don't think I'm just talking for myself there. I think everyone in the club feels the same way, so we want to have a real crack at this towards the end of the season.
And the girls obviously want to see momentum and progress themselves. They finished well last year with 6th. There wasn't a cup last year, but any kind of movement upwards on either front is key.
Yeah, and that'll come down to week by week form, which we think is going in the right direction. But I've probably said to you guys before, it's about constant improvement, and I think what we have been showing over the past sort of 4 to 6 weeks is constant improvement. But we'll have to continue that trend. For we've got Loughborough, Then we've got Saracens and potentially then some knockout games, but then we've got to go back into Bristol and Saracens as well in the league. So every game feels big, but that for me just means opportunity and excitement. So we want to make the most of it.